And we're back at it. Chunk 2. Gurzgo has those two banded iron armors I picked up. Armors. Two banded iron armor that I picked up. And I gave her the fur boot because I have an addiction to longbows, fur gauntlets and boots, and of course the scaled armor or scaled helmets are just for selling. Ooh, hell. What am I gonna do with all these fur boots and fur gauntlets? I haven't the faintest. Likely nothing. Sorry. Okay, come on now. This game. Well, they can't both. Oh, there we go. When I was playing as Riddle, I took about 2 hours out of my day to punch. Riddle is my undead boxer. Uh, and, well, he has a daughter, Kashi, that followed in his footsteps for max damage. Max damage with the unarmed. And dedicated all that time to punching these guys. Because if you. I'm going to make a save because I'm not going to do it. Oops. But if you take these guys out, another one comes. Just give it a bit of time. I can't remember how long it takes. I think you have to take out both of them, maybe it was? Yeah, and then the new guys show up. So I ended up with like two massive piles. I moved them all over here. And we had a nice pile of dead bodies. It made me feel at home. Seeing as how Gurzgo is the greatest necromancer to have ever taken stepped foot in Skyrim. We gotta find a way. I'm doing this by blind instinct. I seem to recall you have to go around this way. Run away. You'll live longer. Looks like Gurzgo's down there already. Oh no, she isn't. That's just those guys. Was it here that they... I can't remember where. It was that bit. It must be a little ways further down. Empty. Well, at least we got bone meal out of the deal. Of course, you may have noticed the numerous amounts of gems I've been getting. You can thank Baron's Eye for that. After I'm done this video, I'll show off how many amethysts and garnets I have. I think I'll make that my thing. In each video I'll show off how many garnets and amethysts I have. When you have nearly, well, I say nearly, but it's really only nearly 190 hours on Gurzgo. You'd say nearly 200, but an hour is an hour when it's gameplay. And for some reason, she does this. I'm not sure why. I don't have it. Like, I wonder. Take her. She should have a rusty arrow there. Yeah. Well, in any case. Oh, hey. A little bit buggy. And the ebony claw. What on earth could the combination be? Read it out to me read it out to me, will you? Good job. How fitting. Auxiliary. Go here. Okay. Where am I going? I have to get up there. To get up there. I feel rather brain dead at this point because I know. Oh, there it is. I'm not throwing it yet. Ooh, a petty. Bone meal. Oops. Or Calcum. Oh. Oh, okay. I got turned around. This is going to be a lengthy fight. We got this guy. And he's a keeper, by the way. We're not finishing this quest. We're here for slow time, wherever it is. guess you have to kill the guy first. I'm stuck. Okay, we'll do a sneak critical on him. Jesus, a scourge. Just jump in there. That guy needs a hand. Missed twice in a row. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll attack this guy. I hope it's as simple as just having to defeat him. I'm really hoping that that's what's going on here. Gurzgo, get in there. What? He's running. Alright. So we got him. Now we can get slow time. This isn't looking good. Do you actually have to take it? I made a save. Oh yeah, that's right. Now you can take it? No, it's completely bugged out. I guess I can just give it to myself through console commands. I know I've been here. That's no big deal. Alright. Now... we add them to the collection. This is gonna be a pain. It'll be faster to get these guys out of the way. I guess I may as well make sure there isn't anything else I want to stop and look at. Corvanian Temple? Corvinjund? Corvanian? Get the fudge out of here. And then this will be pretty simple. It'll be 3 days worth, maybe 4 days worth of traveling. Just because of the ritual stone. Just gotta get turned around apparently. I'll probably make it down to Felglow Keat. Oh no, I won't be able to. Probably be fat. Looks to me like there's a way. Oh, maybe not. Let's just make a save. And then go through the mountain and see if there's a way. Which almost looks like there is. Am I right or am I right? Oh, okay, cool. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not playing with you wolves. Okay, I can make it to Felglow Keat. Oops.
Please, you have to help me. I was attacked by a vampire. Then get out of my way. I have to get to a town and find a priest.
See, I'm a nice necromancer. Or Gurzgo. Gurzgo's a nice necromancer. He took the time out of his day. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. There's no way to go back. Come on. I believe this is where you have to go. Yeah. Okay, we're good. There she goes. That's my Urzoga. Jeez, he's an apprentice, isn't he? Jeez. There isn't much I can do about that. Oh. Jeez. She was low on health. Jeez. She still had an issue. Or it seemed like her bow disappeared. Oh no, that's right. I'm completely forgot I resolved that issue. It turned out just that silly quirk we saw earlier, where she'd change what type of arrow she was using, and not become aggressive with her marksman skill. There should isn't there usually another guy over here, or is that the guy that went flying? And you guessed it. We're waiting a day. It gives me time to drink a bit of my coffee. Draugr Scourge. Make a save. You know, it might be faster. I'm not sure which would be faster. Doesn't look too wide. But I bet you there are plenty of cliffs in the way. Oh, come on now.
Good. Yes.
And then while we're traveling, I suppose I can tell you a little bit about how Skyrim has been behaving lately. This is, I suppose, well, this is part two of what did I call it earlier? I don't remember. Well, anyway, part two of Gurzgo Rashub, the greatest necromancer to have ever stepped foot on Skyrim, does Civil War, the Civil War quest line. Skyrim has been forever. Pardon me. You know, I ran past where I need to go. I wasn't paying attention. It's about there. With a bit of time. 1 minute to go. That's not any. And then we'll be heading to Mixed Water, and then from Mixed Water we'll make it to Mistwatch. So 2 more days, or 1 more day. 2, yeah, 2, yeah, 2 more days. So it's an unpleasant thing. Skyrim has been regularly crashing, and you could probably see it. You could probably see it during gameplay in these 2 parts here, 2 bits. The frame seems to skip a frame, or oh, what am I doing? Don't ask me to talk and play a game at the same time. I can't do it. I could probably run past Mixed Water. Hard to say. Could probably run past and then head straight to Broken Limb. Switch it up a bit. I hadn't. Oh, hey. No. There we go. Catch some fish along the way. Some creep clusters. Missed a dragonfly. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Because there's no way I'm going to make it. I could try getting to Eldergleam. You know I could. I got 2 minutes. Let's go for it. I usually go to Mixed Water Mill. It's usually how it turns out. And I don't recall where you fast travel puts you here. There he is. One more day. So it seems to happen. It'll skip us, like when it goes to load the next cell. It'll seems like the computer needs a bit of time. Like it'll just be a frame worth, or 2 frames worth, or 3, or something of that nature. Seems to do it in some dungeons as well. Anyways, and it didn't used to do that, and then consistently crashing to desktop. Perhaps after, I don't know. It's been doing it regularly, and it only started doing that recently. Is there a dragon now? And he's going ham on a goat. On a fox. Missed another dragonfly. Did he get the Gurzgo? Get in there. Got him. Got him. Oh. Did you see him? I saw him. See, like it just did it right there. It didn't used to do that. I know they're connected. I tried updating the NVIDIA driver there. And sadly, that did not rectify what's going on. Didn't stop it from happening. Gee, this guy's being a bit of a bugger, isn't he? He's going. Is he still attacking that same fox? He must be. Oh no. There's somebody down there. Let me punch that dragon. Punched his lights out. Oh, that's what was going on. He was fighting the bathers. Oh boy. Nope. I'm gonna have to kill her. Oh, you know, I do have Kavozane's Fang, don't I? No, I don't. Oops. You'll probably notice I lose my train of thought quite frequently.
Where did it come from?
Yeah, just stand and look at what you've achieved, guy. You decked him. You punched his lights out. And then we're gonna have to figure out where Guy is. Oops. Oh, he's right at my feet. Cool. Where are we going? Let me know if you see any more dragonflies. Like the I think they call it BTOD, the acronym for. No, that's Black Screen of Death. BSOD. Was it Blue Screen of Death? I can't remember. Dragonfly! Where'd he go? Into the ground. This is the second time I've ever come this way. And that might not seem like a. That might not seem like a. Like an amazing thing until. Unless you're familiar with Gurzgo's body collection. You know what I should have done? See, this is me playing a game and talking at the same time. Okay. So we have. Oh, I gotta be quick about this. I'll get back. I'll get to talking about the bodies once I get our new body in place. Yeah. I'll one thing at a time. One thing at a time, house. One thing at a time. I'm gonna skip most of them because I went over all I had in that one video. Gurzgo talks briefly about. Oh no, there goes the phone. Yeah, don't mind me. Sometimes, I guess I do have the means to cut that out and save you all a few seconds from having to wait, but I'm not going to. Anyway, we have Guy here now with the jagged crown. Look at him. That thing must be really worrisome. Had he had, um, like if he indulged in food a lot. I mean, I'm sure he ended up like that in his old age. Or, well, come to think of it, he probably didn't make it past 50. But you never know. I don't know what the average lifespan of a Nord is. We're going to plunk them. These guys have a bad habit of moving around. It's kind of agitating. We got a guy here. Of course, he dropped his greatsword some time ago. Well, that's all right. I'll add slow time in another time. I don't want to bother. But yeah, I moved these guys indoors. They used to be. I'll touch up on that later. Where they used to be. I want to take some time, a brief minute to talk about the new additions, because that's what well, necromancers with body collections like to talk about, like to talk about their prizes. So none of those guys are new. We picked up, those spiders. Well, over at Harmugstall, the Cornalis over there, he was experimenting on frostbite spiders. So those two frostbite spiders will cast. I don't know how you word it if it's not a sentient being, but they'll activate. They'll activate their cloaks. I haven't. That's something I could do for this video. I just thought of that now. Because I don't know which element. I don't know which elements they are. One might be. I'm pretty sure one is lightning, and then the other one is probably frost or fire. Wouldn't hurt to do a bit of body maintenance here. Is there a bit of a rock there? Whatever. Anyway, we picked up the adventurer there over at Harmugstall. And he's doing alright. He fits in well. New additions. Oh, I did move Astrid over here. I moved Astrid over there because I was thinking to myself, it's already really packed over here. A whole lot more packed than it should be with her. And, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right having her wedged in there. I don't know how she was managing, to be honest. When I picked up Gurzgo after a long hiatus from Skyrim. Not saying that's a really long hiatus, like as far as houses standards go, but when I first boot up, came into loading Gurzgo's save file. His latest one was playing with he was playing with Kesh the Clean, and I did give him a couple staves. Needless to say, I just dropped them back off at home. At the time, I'm sure I wanted to play with him. That'll have to happen at a later date. I know, thinking about it now, it's something I want to do. I've just been playing with Urzoga, and I was playing with the Bandit Chief, who owns the Longhammer. I didn't record. Oh yeah, we brought Malinvarin's skeleton over. That didn't take much time. Really, when you come down to it, you put together fortify conjuration potions, and mind you, I can't make the strongest potions being level 1 and all. But I think they improve conjuration. Not saying I have any in my inventory. By I think it's 44% or 41%. New additions. I'm not honestly sure I'm honestly not sure who is a new addition um, as far as Thalmor are concerned. I'm pretty sure I already had on Dolamar and the dual wielding soldier over here and Rolandel. Yeah, I'm not 100%. I still have to get over to um, this spot over there, wherever it is, over there. So I think it's like there. I can't remember what it's called, but I still have to pick up the interrogator and maybe an archer as well to complete the Thalmor collection as far as Gurzgo is concerned. And Cano, Estormo. I mentioned that he fell through the floor in one of my other videos. I don't remember which. So I haven't bothered moving him back. Um, I think it's called Horvaskar or Morvanskar. Yeah, there we go. We picked up this Storm Mage Adept. Cornalis, of course. Naris the Wicked. We picked up Naris. Or Naris, I suppose you'd pronounce his name. These are all... I'm honestly not sure. I think I had Anska or Anska. Drelis might be new. Paratus Decimius might be new. I may not have had this Bandit Marauder. I still don't remember where I got him from, to be completely honest with you. And I believe this Bandit Thug was from that staged fight between he and another bandit versus the... Well, at level 1 I think he's an apprentice necromancer or apprentice mage, apprentice necromancer, one of those two. Anyway, none of those are new. None of that. Well, I had not gone through whatever it's called, Dark Light, Nightcaller Temple. Yeah, I hadn't been through there. So our devotee is new, Thoric and Varen Delary. See if I get those pronunciations correct. And the Orcish Invader. There is one guy out of... I was just there, but the name of it isn't coming to mind. Oh yeah, really good news with Captain Volmir. I found out that you don't have, as long as you don't take the claw from Foralhost, as long as you don't take it, you're free to, or maybe might not be the claw itself. It might be taking the mask. I think it's taking the mask. Yeah, as long as you don't take the mask from the whatever they're called. There are 8 of them, I think it is. As long as you don't take the mask, Foralhost isn't out of bounds, off limits. Yeah. Because if you go there into it, if that cell loads and you've already completed that quest, he's just he's marked for delete, or there's no way to keep him if you have that cell load. And Broken Helm Hollow is a big no-no. So there's my bandit chief. She owns the Long Hammer. That's out of Liar's Retreat, I think it's called. Which is Liar's Retreat, yeah. That I should have recorded that it was a really, really hard dungeon to get through. And I was playing with Urzoga at the time. It was really tough. I went through nearly all of my potions. Okay. Anyway, so I was gonna brag about how many garnet and amethysts I have. Amethysts. What am I at now? I'm at 1201 plus 27 and 45 garnets to add to or subtract it from 1937. That's so fun. Alright. And also new is this Forsworn Looter. I picked her up from Deepwood Redoubt. It was a must. It was a must because she has, well, I mean it's nice that she has the headdress, but the main reason I picked her up was because of her spell knowledge, namely the Flame Atronach, summoning a Flame Atronach. This guy down here I haven't moved. This guy here, Death Overlord, I just picked him up from Volskij, or Volskij. This guy was tough. He had an ebony sword though, so I was really glad that I stuck it out. No, as though I was gonna run away. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, so these guys here. I'll make a save. Or actually, I probably don't have to. Oh yeah, he's lightning. Go get him. And that'll kill me. I didn't make a save. Oh, I didn't have to. Urzoga, I've noticed, is pretty good with that. Most thralls, they get left behind and you have to go back through and then back out. But for whatever reason, it's probably because she's special. And she is a, or she or he is a frost variant, and that'll kill me. Very nice. So anyway, I haven't done anything to warrant going back too far here. And oh, I guess I could touch on, I did grab the treasure hunter, and he comes with a treasure hunter's note, which is supposed to be an anchor, but because of East Empire Warden here, in combination with the Dremora churls, as I understand it, I think it's object references their only blah 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 blah. I have no idea what the terminology is, but basically because of the object references, a conflict, one gets deleted, and so I lost the treasure hunter. That's something I wasn't too pleased about, but regardless, I have the Hag Raven from Hag's End. Now, I haven't actually tested this out. I bet you after 30 days, she might... I'm not going to do that. But if you'll remember, over at Hag's End, that Hag Raven teleports. Which reminds me of a guy that I can't get. I'm not going to test that out. I could, for the sake of... oh yeah, the Char's Reaper. The Char's Queen, I guess. I don't know. the maximized Charis Reaper from Frost Flow, I think it's called. Frost Glow Lighthouse. The trouble is I have to get him to a safe location. So let's go ahead and do that. This is going to be a bit agitating. Okay. Right about there. Oh, right, the churls. I might want to just get them a bit further. I mean, there's no way that they'll get touched or activated on, however you word that. There we go. And if you ask me to name, if you ask me to name where those Draugr Deathlords come from, obviously the ethereal variants are from Labyrinthian. That shouldn't be any mystery. But there are two Draugr Deathlords that I have, and I took them simply because they know they're the one of them I know for a fact is from Lost Valskij. I think that's, is it Valskij? Valskij? Uh, Valkij. Valkij. I know one of them is. But when you run into a Draugr that knows, there are a few in the game, and I obviously wanted to have them. And we'll put him, I already know where I'm going to put him. Might be a bit picky. Might be a bit tricky. When I was first moving these guys in here, that wooden bench, I think is what it is, came in real handy because I hit his head. I hit his head just the right way and it flipped him over. Good luck having that happen again. They're just so heavy. Oh boy. Oh. There we go. Look at that. probably just... No, no, that's bad. That's a bad idea. Alright. And... sadly, I lost track of where the first of the Galderson brothers. I don't know. I know I tried to get him here. I'm pretty sure I did. But I know for a fact that I ran into issues where he would just disappear. Like, I could make a save. Oops. And go over to, like, Fort Amol. Or Fort Amol. And I'll bet you somewhere along this path, like, I don't know. It's because I have like memory, like really patched memory of having brought him this direction. I'm not sure why, but because it doesn't make sense to do that. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, the guy he's lost. He's somewhere. He's somewhere. And I've already been back to I've already gone back to Sarthal, and I've already gone there and saw that there's a Draugr white there. That's like my best guess is I got him so far, and then the game didn't delete him, but he just went invisible. Like I kept running into that issue, so I know I gave up at some point, and well, he's somewhere. He's somewhere between here and somewhere between Sarthal and Windhelm, somewhere. And then the other Galderson brother, Mikrol. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Was over at well, you go to Reachwater Rock to get the Galder's amulet, the Galder amulet forged back together through magical means. I don't remember where he is. Full Gunther. Yeah. So, and with three of the dead thralls. So I haven't done that yet, and I'm not going to do it in this video. But anyway, I'm going to load up that old save. I've pretty well done everything I wanted to do in this video. I wanted to record Gurzgo doing Civil War. Gurzgo, the greatest necromancer to have ever stepped foot on Skyrim. That's his new name. Or that's his stage name. Okay. Well, anyway, it was nice